We're just 8 months away from the primary election, and the U.S. Senate race in Louisiana is already heating up. It's a battle for Senator Bill Cassidy to keep his seat, with several well-known opponents so far and certainly more to join. Right now, Cassidy is outpacing his opponents, piggy banks, by a wide margin. But is that enough to keep his seat?
Our political reporter, Liam Combs, is here with that. Liam, good evening.
Good evening, Liz and Greg. The primary race on the Republican side is all about who can prove themselves most useful in pushing forward President Trump's agenda. Senator Bill Cassidy has done just that over the past few months. But his vote to impeach the president back in 2021 could be a stain that sticks with these MAGA voters. At least that's what his opponents hope.
I voted to convict President Trump.
Senator Bill Cassidy's vote to impeach President Trump for his role in the Capitol riots, now the focal point of an all-out MAGA attack campaign, kicked off by state senator and fellow Republican Blake Miguez, who's come out swinging.
I'm Blake Miguez, and I'm running for the U.S. Senate because Bill Cassidy sucks.
And now, just 8 months until the April primaries, the race is on.
Well, it works with the hard right wingers who are not going to vote for Cassidy. That's what Miguez is counting on.
Bernie Pinsonat is a legacy pollster here in the Capitol area. He says the same could be said for State Treasurer John Fleming, who held 3 appointed roles in the first Trump administration, including Deputy Chief of Staff.
Any opponent is going to be running against that vote and claiming that he's out of touch with Louisiana Republicans. We can do better. We need someone who's more of a Republican.
For Cassidy, he's working hard to convince the MAGA base that he is on the president's team, despite that vote in 2021, authoring the Halt Fentanyl Act and pushing the Big Beautiful Bill, outpacing his opponents with over $9 million in fundraising.
If I were advising Senator Cassidy, and I'm not, I would suggest that he apologize to Donald Trump and say he made a mistake, because right now he's voted for every one of Trump's nominees. But that can't change the fact that he voted to make Joe Biden the president, and he voted to make Donald Trump a citizen, not the president. And the Republican voters have long memories, and they don't view him favorably because they're in love with Donald John Trump.
And this election will be the first closed party primary, with Republicans and Democrats voting separately the first go-around, meaning Cassidy cannot rely on any help from some moderate Democrats.
It's going to be a crowded field. There almost certainly will be a runoff. The election is 8 months from today. So chances are Cassidy will be in a runoff with a MAGA Republican. And in the runoff, he's got a big war chest. But other than that, the issues, the 2 big ones, don't work in his favor.
Public Service Commissioner Eric Skrmetta is also running in the Republican primary. Congressman Julia Letlow is also rumored to join the race, but there's been no announcement there. And right now, the Democrats have no names in the hat, but former Governor John Bel Edwards is also rumored to be considering to run. Qualifying is in January. Guys?
Thank you, Liam.